What do you think? Should we go in there? See what's inside this under the city tunnel. It runs through a little bit of houses and then hits town. But that's a good stopping point for the stuff we're looking for. Yeah, I think so too. If I don't fall down, we'll be able to go down here and look around. Or if these rocks don't fall up underneath my feet. Depends on how low this tunnel is. I really don't want to do a low crawl through it at all. It doesn't look too long. I need a spiderweb stick right off the bat. Different city, different town. So let's go see what's washing down. I made a poem. My bride said that earlier. She said something and it kind of rhymed. I was like, why you made a rhyme? She said, yeah, it almost sounded like a poem. That's kind of funnier than you made a rhyme. I don't think this is a good swishing spot right here, but it could turn out to be. I did bring a headlamp this time, but we'll carry it until we need to put it on our head. And crank the battery up on it. Oh, this is low. Oh, got a pretty good around the corner echo too. This looks like a good place for snakes to hang out. But if we can get to the other side, it opens up pretty good. Just gotta make sure there aren't any bolts and stuff hanging down because I bend over to walk. Now this crack could be a good swishing spot. Look at this. Black walnut. I've got my crack scratcher. I tell you what we'll do. We'll look at this on the way back up because we don't want to get a bunch of slow moving dirt down through here. I can almost stand up in here, but not good enough. So let's go look around. You need some more light. Ooh. That is a good swishing hole too. Oh, look at this one. Not a lot of water flow. The problem with that's going to be once we swish it, it's going to hold dirt for a long time. Okay, good. That's not somebody's arm hanging down. I had an appointment the other day and I waited and waited and waited so long. And it reminded me of, now I could be crazy, but that sure looks like a ring. Light's a little dark, a little bright. It's getting hot too. It's a ring, but it's not a ring that goes on your finger. Piece of lead, pipe, seal. I guess I'm closer to the town than I thought. But it reminded me, waiting so long for an appointment, it reminded me of boot camp when you had to stand there, especially towards graduation. You had to stand there at graduation. You'd have to stand there so long. We stood there so long. Any of you who are in the military, you know what I'm talking about. You stand there so long. I'm trying to turn this thing down. So long. Oh, this is a good spot. Look at this. You stand there so long that you may keep saying that over and over and over. That dirt daubers start putting spiders in your nose. Look at all this stuff. I just heard something hissing at my person. That is a piece of a... No, it's not. Okay, we'll scope it out first till this flashlight catches fire in my hand because it is so hot. We'll go straight up for the big and the obvious first. Like the fish. We're going to be causing them a little trauma because we're going to be playing in here. Plenty of places to sit. There's clothes. There goes a snake. What if it's copperhead? You little fella, don't you try to bite me. What in the world's going through your mind? Quit biting me. You don't even have the power. That joker put a little clamp on me. Nah, it's a Midland water snake. Pretty cool, isn't it? Trying to hide. I get my hiding spot. There you go. I'm gonna put you back, okay? Since you bit me about 3 times. Pretty cool. He's down there looking for one little minnow he can get in his mouth. It could be a she. I ain't trying to be all that. I just climbed out the other side. I pierced my ear with that. Now I gotta go back in because I've popped out right next door to a business or something. Ow! Okay. Piece of an old insulator or something. The base of a light, something off power pole. Gas cap. Standard issue. Gasoliniana. Ooh, a fork. We'll keep this spot clean because this is probably where we're going to sit after we make sure there's no large snakes under it. I'd like to get that shirt out of here, but I hear some planes or something at the airport. But that's okay. Where there's baby Midland water snakes, there's mamas. And a mama bite It's a helicopter. Mama's bite real hard. They bite hard enough to make your body make bleed. Is that a fish? That is a big old fish, ain't it? Or is that a snakehead? It's only 3. Oh, you're a fish. I think we're gonna start in this. Yeah, let's start on this end. If I can get a good spot to sit down. Did I finish my story about standing there so long? We stood there so long. Yeah, I did. Dirt Dauber started shoving spiders up our nose. Look at this old banana seat off an old bicycle. That's a small banana seat. Okay, let me get settled. We'll get a plan. Oh, flashlight still on, his camera still on. Alright, I am semi-settled in my spot. We'll start off moving that. And I guess this is going to be pretty quick and easy. That's concrete. I don't know, may not be a good spot after all. Let me start moving some stuff around. See if that's all concrete on the bottom. I don't know, maybe it's all just buried. What we're looking for is common Garbargiana americana. It's got to be in here, right? And if it's not, then we're not going to find it. I can't figure it out yet why this ground is so hard. Look at that stone right there. It's pretty neat. Okay, I can dig a little bit now. Okay, here's the soft spot right here. That's gonna be where the action takes place. The rest of it is pretty hard. I'm just curious what that piece of metal is. Now I know. There is a lot of spiky metal in here. If we don't find anything quick, then we're gonna move on to one of these holes. All of this would be good if I had a way to get in here and get all this stuff out. And I may do that before I leave. I may pick up all the big rocks, put them to the left, and then come back after the next rain. Because it takes a pretty big flood to move something like that down. And it hasn't rained since the last time. Okay, that looks like something. What did I do with that little spiky, sideways spiky piece of metal? There it is. What is that? Right there. Oh. That is a piece of iron slag. Now, I don't know if that's the correct term for it. You know when people who weld and there's a piece of leftover metal hanging on it and they have to break it off or grind it off or whatever? Is that called iron slag? I don't know either. I'll check with the local welder. But this is a good drop right here for something to get stopped in right here. So we'll have to just kind of work on it for a minute and see if something pops out other than that mosquito. There's so many ambulances and police and fire trucks in this area. There's a little more of an active area for that kind of stuff, but that's okay. I want to see what that round thing is, but if we don't find a coin or something, how many times I'm going to say that, we're going to hit the high road or the low road. Because we ain't going to be plowing up concrete. Okay, I'm over this spot. It's a little too much effort for my attention span. So we're gonna move back up there. I'm thinking right here. Let me look for the ant highway. I see a few ants, but they're not so bad. So let's try in here. And if it's the same thing, the problem is all the good stuff is probably 2 feet under that. Let me get all the rocks out and then I will come back. That spot was down there with those rocks. I moved. Nothing was flowing out. So I moved us up here to this one. The goal is don't sit in a bunch of nasty water, but get the concrete out. My goodness. So let's see if this is swishable to where the garbage moves, because that's what we need. I'm getting soaked. Let me get all my pieces out of there. Okay, this might be a not good spot either. Or 2, if I could catch that one mosquito, that'd be one less down here. I think we need more water in here. We're not gonna be able to see. We're gonna try it and we'll come back in a minute. Because a lot of it is washing away. And it's pretty fresh and clean running down through the middle. It's just that it gets stuck right here in the spot we want to play in. Let's try another one. All right, this is the next spot. I think if we can get a tunnel through, this is the one that had the little ring in it. I think if we can get a little tunnel through here, all our stuff, all the dirt that we don't want in here will flow through there and give us a little time to actually look down in here. All we need to find is 1 or 2 coins or a piece of jewelry, and then that'll make us stay, right? But to do that, you've got to do this. Just to start off with. Let's just see what's down here. If I could get a hole under there, I could get serious. Okay, we're pulling out metal. That's a good sign. Mosquitoes in here, Vish, but that's okay. Nothing. This spot might require a little bug spray. Okay, this spot may not happen. But there was a lot of stuff to start off with. We found the seat and a railroad spike. Who is out there with a weed eater right there? I'm telling you, if you knew where I was, you would be asking myself that too. Look at the ants on me. Don't worry about those. Oh, those are flies. Flies are all part of this. So we're going to press on. Come back at a later date. Thanks for watching my videos.